which verses were first revealed. If you're going to just use verses, then you say Al-Alaq. But if you want to say the first chapter, you say Al-Fatiha. But usually, if you look at the scholars, when they come and they say the first to be revealed, they follow the order of verses. So when someone generally says, what was the first that was revealed on the Prophet? Usually people say Al-Alaq, the first verses of Surah Al-Alaq. This is the criterion that they follow. But if you want to follow the first chapters, then you would follow it by saying Al-Fatiha was the first to be revealed. Now, another point, was there an intermission in the revelation? Was there a Fatrat al-Wahi? Was there a time where there was no revelation? And this is an opinion that after the first verses, there was a period where nothing came down upon Rasulullah. And then that period, they say that it was 3 years. Then after 3 years, then the Quran came, and the Quran came and ordered Rasulullah to leave that private life and go out in public and call on people to join the religion of Islam. And the verse that came down was فَاصْدَعْ بِمَا تُؤْمَرْ وَأَعْرِضْ عَنِ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. Therefore declare openly what you have been commanded and turn aside from the polytheist. This is Surah Al-Hujjah 1594. However, scholars say that this is highly unlikely. Now, this verse, therefore declare openly what you have been commanded, this is in Surah Al-Hujjah. And Surah Al-Hujjah, if you follow that order in the appendix, it's probably the 50th that came down. So there were many verses that came down before it. And scholars say that before this verse, فَاصْدَعْ بِمَا تُؤْمَرْ, before this verse, the Prophet, the Quran was being revealed on the Prophet. However, the Prophet was not out proclaiming the message publicly. He was ordering people in private. He was speaking to people privately. And narrations say that there were, several people that believed in Rasulullah. Ali ibn Abi Talib, the hadith says that Amir al-Mu'mineen and his brother Ja'far and Zayd, who was basically the adopted son of Rasulullah, and Khadijah, they were the only ones who were praying with Rasulullah during that period, during that 3-year period. It was them, because the Quran was being revealed on Rasulullah, but the Prophet, he was delivering the message privately. Then, when the verse came down and tells him, فَاصْدَعْ بِمَا تُؤْمَرْ, go in order, Rasulullah, he went and he stood on the mountain of Safa, right in front of all of the people there, and he called publicly, قُولُوا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ تُفْلِحُوا, say La ilaha illallah and you will succeed. And he began publicly, he would recite the Quran in front of the Kaaba, and he would publicly go out and declare his message. So basically that intermission, it is highly unlikely that there was a gap in the revelation for a period of 3 years. Because these are the 3 reasons. There seems to be no purpose from this intermission, and there's no firm evidence from history or reliable traditions about any intermission. What would be the purpose? If Rasulullah told the Prophet to deliver the message, why would there be a 3-year period of gap period? Now, we do have some narrations that say that Rasulullah, before the age 40, Rasulullah would see signs of prophethood. He would see many signs that he was a prophet. For example, the trees and the rocks and some signs, they would say salam to him. There are many narrations that we have as such, which say that the signs of prophethood were there, but at age 40, that was when he officially took on the delivering the message. But then for 3 years, there was a secret. Basically, he wasn't doing it, he was in private. And then after 3 years, he started doing it publicly.